Karen from Happiness is Homemade. Hope you all are having an awesome day. So I was tagged by Debbie of the Canadian Crocheter. Also, I was tagged by Mary of Mary's Crochet Chit-chat. Hi, Mary. She's such a sweetie. For the 10 non-yarny things tag. 10 non-yarny things about you tag. Okay. And that was started by Rell of the Dabbling Hook. So, yes. Took me a little while to figure out what I wanted to say. I know a couple things off the top of my head I really wanted to say and include. So, that was that. And then I was kind of blank for a while. I have like nothing really that interesting. I don't know. I don't think it's that interesting. So, I came with props in hand. So, so one thing I will ask though is that you keep an open mind. I keep an open mind. I'm an open-minded person. Actually, that's one of the things on my list. So I just ask that you keep an open mind and, yeah. So there you go. One of the things that I didn't put on the list because I just wanted to mention it one of the times and I figured this was the best time is I actually have a picture usually right here. Oh man, do you see this sweatshirt? This is my comfy sweatshirt. Okay, so right here I usually have a picture, okay, and I'm gonna try not to break it. This is the picture I actually had. Okay, I'm gonna have to take it out. Here is the picture, and this is my dog Oscar. This was taken in 2005, so that just tells you how old he was. He was a little pup right here, and he's my sweetheart, so I love him very much. And he's an old man now, so, but still a puppy to me. So usually that is sitting right up there. So you'll see in some of the other videos and everything like that, there's some like square, white square or whatever. That's what that is. I like to make this homey, is that the word? Comfortable. And pictures like that of him and, you know, my dog and the kids and my husband make me feel like comfortable. So I include them. So now I'll go ahead and get into my list. So bear with me. Okay, number one, I graduated in 2002, and I graduated with honors, and that was a really big thing. I have actually the medal right here, so that is the medal that I got. You can kind of see the tiger. We were the tigers, so hence the tiger medal. I actually, freshman and sophomore year, I was doing very poorly in school. Very, very bad. We had a program at the school called TCD, and it's Technology Center of DuPage. And I believe it was my mother who suggested I enroll into the culinary arts program. And, yeah, so junior and senior year, I was enrolled into their culinary arts program, and I did very, very well. I actually joined a couple of the after-school programs. I got my sanitation certification. I got cake decorating lessons. I did a cheese... Well, that was an extra, but I did like a cheese course where I learned about different cheeses and tasted it. tasted them, and I was in a whole bunch of cooking competitions and a whole bunch of stuff. So that was a big deal. I ended up getting on the honor roll there at the Technology Center, and that made me graduate with honors. And I'll go ahead and show you some of my props. So I have pictures. So so here's me cooking, okay? And I'm gonna try and cover up the faces of other people. So here I am at like one of the banquets that we did, okay? And here I was in a cooking competition, kind of like a Chopped situation. They did like a kind of Chopped for kids or whatever. Here's another one. Okay, and then I have ooh, it's like bells. And then I got a couple of medals that I received over those 2 years. And so because I got, I was doing so well, I received actually a scholarship to go to the community college culinary program. So I was in that for a little while. And yes, so that is number one. Number two, I was a cake decorator for 10 years. I loved it a lot. I worked for a grocery store, and I worked as their cake decorator. I loved that job. I was actually pretty good at it. And I would have people come just to have me do their cakes. They would ask for me especially, and I would do their cakes. And actually when I left, one of the ladies, I'll show you pictures. There's 2 like cupcake pull-apart cakes, which is just cupcakes put together with icing on top. There's one with dogs on top. I know it sounds funny, but you'll see pictures. I'll put in like a little montage of like pictures of different cakes. And then there's another one that has like pigs playing soccer. I know that's so funny, but I don't know. Trust me, there's crazy stuff that people wanted. So yeah, she gave me actually a note that said if I ever wanted to do cakes for her on the side, to just give her a call. And I thought that was so sweet. I thought that was so nice. And so yes, so I'll go ahead and put some pictures in of just some, it's just some of the pictures that I could find, cakes that I decorated, just some of them. So yeah, go ahead and watch that. Okay, number 3 is I own my own house at the age of 21. I actually, I own that house with my ex, now ex, and we owned that house for a while, and when our relationship broke up, I ended up losing that house. And the thing about that is actually the person that was in the picture that I was like covering up the face. In junior year, I started dating him, and we dated for 7 years. So, yeah. He was into cooking a lot, and he ended up wanting to move to the city. He wanted to move to Chicago and do his career thing, and I didn't. So, yes, he was my best friend, and that was a really tough time for me. And so when him and I broke up, my passion for cooking kind of fizzled out. I still love to cook and everything like that, but I'm not gonna be a cook. Do you know what I mean? I always wanted to be like a sous chef or something like that, or I never thought of myself as like an executive chef, which actually the person that I'm talking about that I was with, he actually is an executive chef in California now. So, yeah. But it worked out for the best, because a funny thing happened while I was trying to get my house sold. We ended up having to short sale it, okay? And because I couldn't pay for it by myself. So I was talking to the realtor, and I had just like finally came to terms with everything that was going on and everything, and I was kind of in the, like, excuse my language, but like F you phase. Like, I'm just like off of, like, I'm just not even gonna worry about like men anymore, or boys, or whatever. Whatever that is, I'm just not even gonna worry about it. I'm gonna go out and have fun. So I was talking to the realtor, and he goes, you know, why don't we go ahead and take care of this, go ahead and close this chapter in your life, so that way down the line, when you get married and have your own children, when you get married and have children, you can buy a house. And I was like, are you kidding me? I just got rid of this guy. There's no way in HE double hockey sticks am I going to be getting married and having kids. That's like not even on my radar at all. And my girlfriends came over that day and that night, and they're like, let's go out. So we ended up going out, and guess who I met? My husband. Yes. Yep. So the rest is history, as they say. So, yeah. Okay. So, on to number 4 is really important to me. I am a born-again believer. I believe in Jesus Christ, and I believe he is real. That's kind of hard for some people that I know, because that never was a thing for me, ever. And I actually had some postpartum depression with my son, and some issues from high school depression that I was dealing with, and most of the reason why I was flunking out on freshman and sophomore year started to bubble back up. Regression, as they say. I forget the exact, I think that's what it is. that started to come back, and I was in a really dark place, and I asked God for help, and He helped me, and He helped me overcome that darkness that was over me. I call myself a born-again believer because I don't like saying I'm a born-again Christian, because when I use the word Christian, that puts me in a category of religion, and I'm more of a relationship than religion believer. So that's basically what I'll say about that. And but God is very important to me, and for those reasons. So yes. Number 5, I used to love making hair bows and my own cards. So I found some pictures of hair bows that I used to do, and I actually still have, like, if I ever do the, like, what's behind you video, you can see on this wall right here is like a little thing that my husband built, and it's got dowel rods that actually hold the ribbon on there, because I used to make hair bows all the time. Grace had a hair bow to match every single outfit. Yeah. Hair bows. I actually made my niece a whole bunch of hair bows, and I still do it from time to time. It's pretty fun. I like doing that. I used to make my own cards for every occasion. I remember making them for like Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, of course, and birthday cards, obviously. And still at times I make my own, like when I usually do swaps, I put my card in there that I make, usually. I think there's some that I didn't, but some that I did. So, anyway, okay, number 6 is I have 2 tattoos. One is on my back, and I got that right after my whole breakup and everything like that. And it's a mandala, and I actually designed it, and I had the tattoo artist tweak it, because I'm not a tattoo artist and I'd like something decent on my body. So yes, I have a mandala on my back. The other one I have, actually the first tattoo I ever got, is actually a friendship tattoo. So my friend at the time, my really like best friend at the time, she got the same tattoo as I did, and it's actually a butterfly that I drew on a note to her in high school. She kept it, and again, we had the tattoo artist tweak it and add some flowers and stuff like that. So yeah, so I have a flower and butterfly tattoo on my foot, and then I have a mandala on my back. So yes. Number 7, I love watching Outlander, The Walking Dead, and Game of Thrones. Yes, I love those very much. And actually, I've been hearing all these people talking about like audiobooks and stuff like that, so I would love to get Outlander on audio and listen to that, because I'm a super big Outlander fan and big Walking Dead fan. Oh my goodness. When it first came out, I told this guy at work about this show. I was like, oh, it looks so cool. And he was really big on comic books and stuff like that. And he goes, I think that's a comic book. And I was like, oh. And he's like, it's called a graphic novel. I'm like, oh. I actually have two of the compendiums, I think is what it's called, but they're like this of The Walking Dead. And so yes, I really enjoy those a lot. And yeah. Number 8 is I love going to movies. I don't get to go to movies as much now. A little bit on the busy side. Plus, I'd just rather watch a movie and crochet instead of like go to the movie. Even though I'm sure if you brought something easy, you could crochet it at the movies, right? Yeah. Anyway, when I was in high school, before I got into culinary stuff, I worked at the movie theater. And here's some more props. So here's some pins from the movies. So I won't show them all because there's a lot. There's like Pay It Forward. Coyote Ugly. Now if that doesn't show you like my age, I don't. Okay, Me, Myself, and Irene. That one's cool. It's like a, what do you call this? Hologram? Is that what that? No, what do you want to call that? I don't know, anyway. 102 Dalmatians. And here, I'll show this one. Men of Honor. My favorite is scary movies. But yeah. All right. 9. I am usually the person people can talk to. What I mean by that is usually it seems I can talk to anybody and carry on conversations with them, and I end up getting their whole life story. I don't know what it is. My mom, it's kind of funny because we went out to lunch the other day, and I was like, what do you think? We're going to get someone who sits down and tells us their whole life story. Sometimes it's really awesome because I love hearing about other people and their experiences and everything like that. So, because everyone is different. Everybody's different. And, yeah, so usually people divulge secret information or like secrets that they held, or, you know, dirt on people or on themselves. You know, usually I'm the person that they will tell. They feel comfortable talking to. I'm that person. And I pride myself on that because I really like that. I like that I'm a trustworthy person, that people can come to me if they have a problem, and I'm a good listener. So yes, if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm a good listener. And yeah, I don't judge you. So, because I trust me, there's so many things you could have on me. It's ridiculous. Number 10. So I left this for the end. Number 10 is I have a really bad temper. I mean, obviously you wouldn't see it on here because this is my happy place and everything like that. But yes, I have a really, really bad temper. I actually put in here, I put would scare Michael Myers. I could totally scare him. I could take him on. That's no problem. And I have a bad potty mouth. Yeah. Ever since I had kids, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But my mom would call it gutter talk. That's gutter talk. We don't talk like that. Yeah, but I think I'm rubbing off on her. I think these past couple years is the most that I've heard her swear. But yeah, and my pet peeves, I would say talking with your mouth full, eating with your mouth open. That's a bad one. I get like 0 to 60 like mad in the face. And my poor husband, God bless him, he's such a good man. He eats with his mouth open every once in a while. And so all I have to do is look at him. And he doesn't even have to make eye contact with me. And he starts closing his mouth. So, yeah, I have that death stare. Actually, it was really funny during Christmas. I gave the death stare to somebody in my family that's little. And I just, you know, did the stare. And my brother-in-law, who's like 6'4", 6'5", he even got scared. He's like, "Oh, I could feel that." Yeah. I have a little bit of a temper. I am not proud of it. I am not proud of it at all. But, yes. True. Okay, so now that I've talked for almost 30 minutes about myself, I hope I didn't divulge anything that's gonna wreck your day. But so I'm gonna go ahead and tag Yards of Yarn. If you haven't checked out her channel, she has like the best personality ever, I swear. I would love to meet her. She just seems like so much fun. Okay, so Yards of Yarn, Ooh Aah Crochet, and Angela already got picked, and Kim from the Crafty Nomad, she already got picked too. But yeah, check out Ooh Aah Crochet. She is really sweet. I think she's only got 2 episodes. Like when I'm done doing this, I'm gonna go watch her episode, because she has just like a very nice way of talking and nice voice and just very nice. I don't know, I like watching her. So I would love to hear her 10 non-yarny things and Yards of Yarn. So that is the 10 non-yarny things about me that I could think of. I'm sure there's like a million more, but yeah. And if you have any questions, please feel free to, you know, this is my time to talk to you, and the comment section is your turn to talk. So please, I would love to hear what you have to say, and yeah. So anyway, I hope you all have a great week and have an awesome day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.